Hey guys, today we're going to do a quick little yoga cardio style flow. So we're going to bring some heat. You're going to learn a couple of the different yoga positions, and you're going to see how many chaturangas you can do before you're sweating to death. Sounds like a plan, right? All you're going to need is your mat, probably a bottle of water, and then at the end you might need a strap, you might not, depends on you. So for now though, let's meet at the end of our mat. We're going to put our big toes together, our knees are going to go wide, and we're going to just do a little child's pose, kind of warm ourselves into it and prepare ourselves. So big toes together, knees as wide as your mat, and just melt forward. Have your head against the ground, forearms on the ground, just kind of melt in. And this is where we're going to just kind of start winding our body down, really, before we wind it all up. You're just going to want to learn to breathe here. Find your breath work. I'll guide you in the beginning. So you're just going to do a couple in the nose and out. These are the moments, too, where I like to set my intentions. Now, you don't have to. Everybody's different. I like to start my morning with a mantra that it's not going to suck by the time I get to work. Just kind of remind myself that I am me and only I am in charge of my emotions. And that I shouldn't let the world get to me. Continue to breathe in and out. In and out. Okay. We're going to slowly start to wake our bodies back up. Bring those knees together and come up into a tabletop position. Now, you're going to want your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. You can have your feet flat. I like to keep mine, I don't even know what the active. I just like that stretch and that feel. But we're going to do a couple cat-cows now. So we're going to, as we breathe in, we're going to draw our spine up and we're going to tuck our tailbone. And you're going to use your palms to kind of push off the ground. And it's like you're putting your heart through your back, I guess is the best way to put it. So you're going to stretch up into your cat. And then you're going to exhale as you drop your belly and you pull your shoulders back into your cow. Inhale again to that cat. Exhale into our cow. Inhale back up. Exhale back down. I'm going to have you do this 1 or 2 more times with your own breath. All right, last one together. We're going to come back to our flat tabletop position. And we're going to extend our right leg out. And we're going to extend our left arm out. And we're going to lift that right leg. Hold that tummy tight. Breathe into it. Breathe out. Can you go a little higher? Breathe in. And out. How about a little higher? Keep that tummy tight. And we're going to bring it back down. Everything you do in yoga, you do on the opposite side as well. So extend that left leg out. Right hand out. And then lift. Tummy tight. A little higher. And a little higher. And down. What we're going to do now is we're going to lift our hips up and back into our first down dog of the day. I'm a sucker for a dancing dog. Just go ahead and wiggle, pedal, do what you need to do. If you need to keep your knees bent, that is perfectly fine. You need to find what works for you. Dance it out, pedal it out. Maybe you want to do a couple floats into plank and back, wherever you're at with your practice. We're going to take our toes. We're going to walk our toes to the front of our mat to meet our hands, and we're going to meet in a forward fold. You're going to breathe in to a halfway lift. Now you can either put your hands to your shins, you want your back straight, or fingertips to the mat. Whatever feels good for you. We're going to fold again. We're going to inhale our arms up, have our palms meet at the top, and bring them down to our chest. Now, I like to take my prayer pose to the center of my chest. You can feel your heartbeat. You really feel that heat kicking in too. And now we're really going to start getting it going. So we're going to do a couple sun A's. So we're going to take our hands down to mountain pose. Remember your intentions. You're a badass. You can do this. We're going to breathe as we bring our arms up and over. And then we're going to Laura Croft as we swan dive to our toes. Inhale to that halfway lift. Fold back over. Now here's where it's going to get fun. You're going to plant your hands to the mat. Now, you can either hop back into a plank. You can walk it back to a plank. You can crawl it back to a plank. Whatever gets you to your plank. Now we're going to hold our plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to lower chaturanga. We're going to lift into our up dog, and we're going to kick it back to our downward facing dog. Now, if that doesn't work for you and that is too much, we're going to rewind this. You're going to walk it back. You're going to come down to your knees. Then you're going to chaturanga down all the way to the belly, feet flat on the ground. You're going to cobra up. You're going to lift into a child's pose and then lift it back into that downward facing dog. At the end of this, we're all meeting in a downward facing dog. How you get there is your journey. We're going to breathe. Let's breathe one more time. It is a lot to talk and do this. All right, now we're going to bring our toes together, bend our knees, and we're going to hop to the front of the mat. If that is not in it for you, walk it to the front. Meet in that forward fold, up into our halfway lift. Let's fold it over one more time, and hands up and over. Bring those palms back down to the center. Let's do it one more time, but a little bit quicker. So we're going to breathe in as we bring our arms up. Laura Croft to our toes, halfway lift, fold over again, plant our hands, hop, skip, walk, jump into our plank or our knees, chaturanga to our up dog or our cobra, and our cobra up dog to our downward facing dog. Catch your breath here, in and out, in and out. All right, bring those toes together, bend those knees, and get it to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, fold, and bring our arms up and over, kind of back bend with it. Stare through your thumbs. Oh, that was a mouthful. Hands back to our heart center, and then back down to mountain pose. Here's where it's going to get a little spicy, all right? We're going to bend at our hips like we're going to sit in a chair. We're going to have our arms up. This is called chair pose. Imagine that. So arms are up. You're sitting in a chair. I know you're feeling it in your thighs because I already do. And you're going to hold it. And hold it. And forward fold down. Halfway lift. And exhale back down as you hop, skip, jump, crawl to your plank. Now you're going to hold that plank for 5, 4, tummy tight, 3, 2, 1, chaturanga to your up dog into that downward facing dog. We're going to take our right leg up, 3-leg dog, right leg up. You're going to draw that right leg up and through between your hands. If you can't do it in one swift motion, help your foot out. Lift it, take it where you need it to go. Okay, you're going to stay on the ball of your left foot. We're going to come up, arms up to the sky, bend into that right knee, knee over ankle, high crescent lunge. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. In and out. Last one. And out. You're going to take your hands, you're going to frame your right foot, step it back into your plank, and vinyasa. So chaturanga to our up dog, and up dog to our downward facing dog. Now, if at any time there's too many vinyasas, take them out. Just go into a child's pose and meet us at downward facing dog. Don't hurt yourself. Left leg up, through to our hands. Stay in the ball of that right foot. Lift it all the way up. And we're going to breathe for 3 again. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Last one, guys. Go ahead and frame that left foot. Step it back to your plank and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga to our up dog to our downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. In and out. In and out. Toes together, bend those knees, get it to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hinge at the hips, arms up, back to your favorite chair pose. All right, let's make it a little bit spicier. Can you lift your right leg? Can you put it down? Can you lift your left leg? Can we do this 2 more times? All right, 1 more. Right leg up, hold, hold. Put it down and get that left leg up. Hold, hold, forward fold. All right, halfway lift. Exhale your hands to the mat, hop, skip, jump it back. Chaturanga to our up dog to our downward facing dog. Let's get that right leg up. Bring it on through. Come up into that high crescent lunge. Here's where we're going to add to it. You're going to clasp opposite elbows. Really open your heart to the sky. Breathe in. Now treat yoga poses like you treat those things that are annoying you in life. Just breathe through it. It's uncomfortable, but it's not painful. And the more you do it and go outside of your comfort zone, the more fun you end up having. Last one. Arms back to the sky. Frame that right foot. Step it on back. Chaturanga to our up dog to our downward facing dog. Left leg up. Get it through. Come up. Ooh, I almost fell there. And again, clasp those opposite elbows. Lift that chest to the sky and embrace it, you guys. Breathe in and out. In and out. Last one. Hands back to the sky. Frame your left foot, and you've guessed it, hold that plank for 5, 4, what if I go slower? 3, 2, 1, chaturanga to your up dog to your downward facing dog. Catch that breath. We'll hold it here for 2 breaths. Breathe in and out. In and out. Bend those knees and get yourself to the front of the mat. Meet us in that forward fold. Inhale to our halfway lift. Let's fold it one more time. Hinge at the hips. Arms up, chair pose. Hold it. Really sink into it. How low can you go into your chair? I am feeling it, so I know you are. I got the wobbles. Okay, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, forward fold. Bring it up to your halfway lift. Fold back over, hands to the mat, and magic your way into that plank. We're going to chaturanga to our up dog, and our up dog to our downward facing dog. Right leg up, Bring it on through. We're going to keep adding to your heat. All right, can you get on the ball of your right foot? Can you keep that bend in? Can you hold it for your 3 breaths? I got the wobbles. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Last one, guys. We got this. And out. Flat foot. Frame your foot. Step it on back to your plank. Chaturanga to your up dog. And your up dog to your downward facing dog. Left leg up. Kick it on through. High crescent lunge. Get up on the ball of that left foot and hold it. Oh, I'm already so wobbly. You'll probably notice one side is way different than the other side. Breathe in and out. Last one, breathe in. Oh, we got this. And out. Flat foot. Whew. Frame that foot. Step it back to your 5 seconds of torture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga to your up dog and your up dog to your downward facing dog. Catch your breath. Breathe it in and out. Are you guys feeling the heat? Because I am. And out. Let's meet at the front again. Bend those knees. Hop, skip, jump. Walk it to the front. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Hinge at the hips. Meet me in that chair pose. Hold. Hold. And stand up. Good job, guys. So, meeting my hair now. We're going to meet again in mountain pose. We're going to actually get to the flow now. I'm already sweating, so I hope you are. Hands up. Lower croft to your toes. Halfway lift. Palms to the mat. Hop, skip, jump it. We're going to hold, and we're going to pulse. So rock back and forth on the balls of your toes. And we're going to do this for 5 seconds, guys. So 5, 4, tummy tight, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, elbows in, up dog, to our downward facing dog. Right leg up, put it through, come into that high crescent lunge. Bring your hands to palm center, hands to heart center. We're going to take our left elbow and we're going to hook it to this right knee. And we're going to push off of our knee to really open our chest up. Now, if you're advanced in your practice, you can open your arms, you can bind, you can do whatever is in your practice. We're going to hold it for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out, in and out, oh, in and out. Bring it back up to your heart center, hands back up. Frame that foot and step it on back. Down for our chaturangas. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Kick that left leg up. Bring it on through. You already know the drill. Arms up. Hands to our heart center. Right elbow to our left knee. Really push open that chest. Again, arms open. You can take the bind for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out, in and out, in. Last one, use those ab muscles to pull yourself back to heart center. Hands up, frame that foot, and hold that plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga to our up dog, and our up dog to our downward facing dog. Catch your breath. Breathe in and out. Bend those knees and get yourself to the front of that mat in that forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold again. Bring your hands up and over. Palms to our heart center. We're going to add on to that now. I'm sweating. Okay, so arms up and over. Swan dive to your toes. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat. Jumping on back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga to your up dog. And your up dog to your downward facing dog. Right leg up. Bring it on through. Hands up. High crescent lunge. Hands to our heart center. We're going to hook our elbow again. We're just going to hold this for a breath. We're going to lift, still staying turned. We're going to bring our left hand to the front, our right hand to the back. Reverse lunge. We're going to hold this for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Bring that right arm up, left hand up. Frame our foot, step it back, chaturanga to our up dog to our downward facing dog. You know the drill. Other side. Left leg up, bring it through. Whew, high crescent lunge. Hands to our heart center. Right elbow, left knee. Breathe in and out. Now pull yourself up using those ab muscles, still at a bend. Arms out. Look to the back of your mat. Hold it for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Come back to a high crescent lunge, arms up. Frame our foot. Chaturanga, up dog, into our downward facing dog. Go ahead and dance it on out. Your thighs have to be feeling that, maybe your calves too. We're going to breathe in and out. And one more, in and out. Hop, skip, jump to the front of your mat. Meet me in that forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. And bring our arms up and over. Palms to our heart. Ready? This is the last bit of it. Arms up. Swan dive down. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat. Hop it back for that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga to your up dog to your downward facing dog. Right leg up. Bring it through. High crescent lunge. Hands to your heart. Hook it. Breathe in as you reverse it. We're going to add a little spice. We're going to go back into our high crescent lunge, okay? And we're going to kick off our left foot, okay? This is not the easiest, but it's just a yoga pose. So if you can't do it, you can't do it. Practice. Have fun with it. The wobbles are here. It's okay. So when you get back into your high crescent lunge, you're going to lean forward and kick off that back left leg into your warrior 3. You can have your arms out, hands at your chest, arms into airplane. Again, it's just a yoga pose. If you can't do it, it is okay. We're going to hold it. Woo! See? Just a yoga pose. If you fall, get back in. Okay, 3 breaths, guys. Ready? Woo! Ready? Breathe in and out. In and out. What you're going to do now is you're going to bend that right leg until your left leg hits the mat. You're going to open into warrior 2, holding it for just a second. Cartwheel your arms to frame your foot and take it through your chaturanga to your up dog to your downward facing dog. Now let's see if we can do it on the other side. I struggled there. Left leg up, bring it on through. High crescent lunge. Hands to your heart. Hook your right elbow to that left knee. Breathe out as you come into your reversed lunge. Breathe it back up into a high crescent lunge and prepare. Lean forward. And we're gonna hold this warrior for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Start to bend that left knee. Right foot hits the mat. Open it to your warrior 2. Hold it here. Cartwheel your arms to the front. Frame your foot. Step it back and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga to your up dog. And your up dog to your downward facing dog. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go through that all in one breath. So, right leg back up. Put it through. High crescent lunge, breathe in. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Hook that elbow to your knee. Hi, baby. Come up to your reverse twist. Back to your high crescent lunge. And forward into your warrior 3. Oh. Bend that knee. Land on that warrior 2. Cartwheel your hands. Step it back into your plank. Chaturanga to your up dog. And your up dog to your downward facing dog. Left leg. Bring it on up and through. High crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Right elbow, left knee. Bring it up. Reverse it. Hands back to a high crescent lunge. And ready for nothing. Lean forward into your warrior 3. Bend that knee. Right foot plants. Open to your warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands. Frame your foot down to this plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga to your up dog. And your up dog to your downward facing dog. Oh, all right, guys, catch your breath. I am struggling to talk and do this. We're going to breathe in and out here. Whew. Last one. Take the deepest breath you've taken this whole practice and let it out loudly. So breathe it in and out. One more time. All right, what we're going to do now is we're just going to walk our feet through and land on our sit bones. We're going to take our legs out. And this is where you can use a strap if you need it. You would put it around your feet. It's not necessary. You don't have to touch your toes. Wherever you get is where you get, and that is perfectly fine. Some of us are in super flexy bodies. Some of us are not, but we're all on the journey together. So you're going to take your arms up. And as you exhale, you're going to reach to wherever you can reach, and you're going to do your best to keep your spine straight. You don't want to really curve it right now. Keep it straight. And we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. In and out. Come back up. We're going to do my favorite. We're going to do some spine twists before we end this. So you're going to lay back. You're going to bring your knees to your chest. Maybe give yourself a little hug. What we're going to do now is we're going to take our arms out to a T. We're going to use our abdominal muscles, and we're going to drop our legs to the right as we look to the left. Now, if you want a better spinal twist or you want it to be deeper, you're going to take your bottom leg, so my right leg, up and over your left. You feel that? And we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. Breathe in. Hi, baby. And out. Breathe in. And out. Last one, guys. Breathe in. Unwrap those legs. Use those ab muscles to pull your legs back to center. And now we're going to look to the right as we drop to the left. And again, take that bottom left leg up and over the right leg if you want it to be a little bit deeper. Breathe in. And out. in and out. Bring it back up to center. Give yourself a little hug. And now we're just going to bring everything down and meet in Shavasana. Now, if you want to take longer in Shavasana, I totally encourage it, getting lost in your body, finding what you've done, feeling into every single movement, checking in with all of your body, reminding yourself of your intentions. Please do so. Just take a moment to check in. Some of you probably did a pose you've never done before, and you should be super, super excited. Think about that. Remind yourself of that moment all day today. You did a Warrior 3. That's pretty badass. Now, those of you that are ready to start the rest of their day, we're all going to slowly start bringing our bodies up and meeting in a cross-leg position on the mat. Hi, baby. Remind yourself of your intentions. Breathe it in a couple more times. Do a couple shoulder shrugs. I'm guessing they're really feeling them from all those chaturangas. Actually, before we go, let's lift our arms up. Okay, you're going to take your left hand, grab your right wrist, and you're going to pull it over to the left and just breathe into it. Kind of like you're cracking open your rib cage, and it feels amazing. Breathe into it. All right. One more because it feels so good. Back to center. Right hand to the left wrist. Pull you over to the right. Breathe in and out. Back to center. Palms together. Bring them to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you had a lot of fun. I did. And you know, Zero says hi as well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget your intentions. And as always, thanks for practicing.